Guys only dancing. If you ain't dancing, no
nah,
guys
I
in.
ain't getting into them activities, my boy.
What you mean you ain't getting into nothing, bro?
Nah, I'm good. Nah, I ain't going to no all party. I don't even want to be
It's
around
only,
all.
it's only dancing, and you know if you're not in there dancing at
Nah,
the
if I
bitches
wanted to
only.
go to an all party, I'd have went to a circus. I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting nervous. Y'all back up. Chill, I'm getting nervous. I'm getting nervous. Yo, I'm getting nervous, bro. Back up. I'm trying to tell you. Bro, what the f I just tell you, bro? I'm getting, shut the f up, bro. I'm getting nervous, bro. I just gave you mad warnings, bro. Stop, bro. The f is wrong with y'all, bro?
Cool? Is we cool?
Oh!
Nah, it's them cool. Them I told them I'm getting
How you
nervous.
do that? How you do that?
Bro, come on.
Bro, back the f up, my.
Yo, you got pole?
Yo, why you stealing my
Yo, you
car,
got pole?
bro?
Taking shit.
Bro, why you stealing my car, bro?
Is this your girl on your back?
Yeah, this my girl
He's
on my
like,
back.
yeah.
What's your name, baby?
What's her name for?
Bro, I'm not talking to you, bro. Can I talk to her?
No, you can't talk to her.
Why not?
Why you want to talk to my girl?
Bro, where are we going?
Yo, what's your name, baby?
This Chloe.
You sound good as shit. Hey, you want to be with a streamer who get 5,000 viewers?
No, I'm good.
So you want to be with a bum ass fan? Right?
Not too much.
So you
not
wanna
too much. See,
That's
you
what
see
you
what
want
I'm
to
saying?
do. That's what you want to do, right? Get the f in the car. Come here, bitch. This what you gonna do. You gonna come f me. That's what you gonna do. Yo, who are you, man?
Bro, Marcus.
Marcus?
Yeah, bro. Marcus Smith.
You seem like a cool guy, Marcus. Come here, Marcus. Come here.
So,
You be on some gangster shit, Marcus?
bro, you know I'm on that shit.
Now listen, Marcus. I'ma give you some heavy artillery, man. Hey, yo, get the f away from my Marcus. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up.
Wait for me.
Back up! Let him get that gun. Back up, back up, back up. If I shoot you in your dad bod. Hey, get that gun, Marcus. Now listen, let me tell you something. You know what I'm saying? Nah, on to you, right? Put your mother gun up, young.
Put your gun up, yeah.
Hey, stop fighting. Why you fighting? Now I'm finna switch shit down. Now I'm finna switch shit down.
Chill. You ain't even gotta do it like that. You ain't even gotta do it. Oh, shit.
Watch out if I slap you with the gun. Didn't I just out my face?
Oh, shit.
Bitch ass up one.
Shit.
Bitch ass. Yeah, you thought you had one, huh? I need immediates over here right now. We have an officer down.
Bro.
We have the murderer. Right here. We just need to put cuffs on him. He's on the floor.
I'm glad that you saw his better.
Shut the f up, bitch. My fault. Get your my ass.
We're gonna hold it down. Don't worry about it. Yo.
Shut up. Wait, can you see me?
Well, yeah, you shouldn't have said that, brother. Have a nice flight.
Wait, hold on, bro. Hold on. Wait, hold on. You gonna ban me?
You need to watch your mouth.
I'm Stax Wapo, bro. The famous streamer. You gonna ban me? Yeah, I was playing, bro.
You need to watch your mouth. I'm gonna let you slide on that one, but you need to watch your mouth. Next time, I'm gonna warn you right now.
Alright. Hello? Yo. Can you hear me?
Well. Hello there, Mr. Johnny.
What's going on?
Thought I'd never run into you. We have a lot of people reporting shots fired off you. You know, we had bullet casings at a scene, and it came to your gun, your name, your bullet droppers. I mean, your blood droppers is there and everything.
Okay, so
You wanna
hold on. One second. Okay, so you found shell casings at a scene, and you traced them back to what gun?
Your handgun you have.
Okay, how did you trace
exact
bullets
serial
back
number.
to a handgun that you never
Your
obtained?
shell casing.
Yeah, how did you do
It's
that?
the gun's registered to your name.
The gun is registered to my name. Are the bullets registered to my name?
No, the shell casings.
So the shell casings are registered to my name.
Came right off your fingerprints on your shell case.
I don't have fingerprints on my shell casing, sir. For you to trace bullets back to a firearm, you would have to have the firearm in your possession. You never had my firearm. You can't trace bullets to a firearm you don't have, officer.
Yes, I can.
How? The bullets? 9mm bullets. Do you know when you buy bullets? No. Listen, sir. When you buy bullets, they're not registered to your gun. You could put anybody's bullets in your gun. You know that, right?
This is what
No.
We can argue about it in court.
No, we can't argue about it in court. You're lying. You traced bullets back to a gun that you don't have.
503 to dispatch. Can I get additional 32s at hospital? I just ran into Johnny Cox. So look, this is what we're gonna do, right? We're just gonna detain you right now.
Damn, brother.
All right.
Lock his ass up.
We're gonna take you downtown.
What'd he do?
We're gonna talk.
Lock his ass up.
A few moments later.
Yeah, that's why he let me go. See? That's why he let me. That's the dumbest shit ever. That was the sorry. Now, if I was a dumb, he probably would have got away with that. Let me ask y'all a question, though. Y'all officers, right? Let me ask y'all a question.
You guys, talk to us.
Can you trace bullets without fingerprints back to a gun that I own?
Yes.
How?
Bullet casings.
Okay, but how can you trace it to my firearm?
Bullet casing.
My 9mm bullets. Right?
Yeah, it has your fingerprints on them.
No. I didn't ask you. I said without fingerprints.
Oh, yeah, we can't trace back anything from you.
Okay, so in what world would it load a gun with fingerprints on them?
I don't know, man.
I ain't gonna lie, Mr. Cox. I ain't gonna lie. There's a lot of idiots out there that do that.
I don't. I use a cloth if I'm gonna load my gun, whether it's legal or not.
Oh, where? Okay. I understand that.
That's just the dumbest shit ever. And let me tell you this though, y'all gonna find some more 9mm shell cases without my fingerprints on. That's what I'm gonna tell you.
Hold on, time out. What's that supposed to mean? Let me write that down real quick.
All right, listen, write this down. You as an officer is gonna find more 9mm casings without my fingerprints on them.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. I ain't saying nothing else. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's all I'm saying.
Hold on.
Hey, that's all you got?
What?
Broke ass. You ain't getting no f***ing money.
You ain't getting no f***ing pay.
You ain't getting no money.
Yeah, I know you ain't getting no money. I know you ain't getting no money.
Like
Who the f*** you think you talking to? Like,
I'll blow your ass the f*** down. Watch your f***ing mouth. Matter of fact, call me daddy.
Bro, you ain't gotta do all that, bit, bro.
Call me daddy. Call me daddy.
Come on now, bit.
5,
Come on.
4, 3. Told you to call me daddy.
Oh my God, I love you so much, isn't it, Mr. Johnny Cox?
I know all of them.
I miss you. You know, we used to run the streets of PD together.
We used to do a lot of things together, I bet.
Shut.
How many girls I took to Michael Mansion? You probably was one of them. What's your name?
My name? You don't remember me?
I talked to a
Sorry
lot
Heart.
of girls.
I got you. I'm Sorry Heart.
Sorry Heart. Let me get your number, baby. You be role playing or you just be admin?
No, I be role playing. Shit, what you trying to get into?
And you?
Shit, you ain't gotta say too much.
Alright, baby. Can you send me back?
Alright, I'm gonna send you back.
Thank you.
Get away from my car, buddy.
You said what? You using a voice changer?
Yep.
You're a dork.
Yeah, you.
Yo, check it out. This guy's using a voice changer. What a dork. This guy's a loser. He's using a voice changer. This guy's a and he can't even drive. And he killed himself. What a loser. He's a virgin. Look at him. He's a virgin. Nick Cox, video. How can I help you?
I know you coming to see me, but I don't know. Are you gonna make it before the restart?
What? How many minutes until the restart?
4 minutes.
Are you outside?
No, I'm in the house.
Do you know exactly what house?
It's like a storefront. There's like 9105. Next to the house is like a gate and like a
Wait,
garbage
what do you
can.
want me to do again? Like, what do you want me to do?
It says police lockdown. They told me to contact the police.
Okay, so you stop.
Yeah. Like I can't exit or enter my apartment.
Alright. So what I'm gonna need you to do is, bitch, I need you to do yourself, cause I ain't helping you.
Ah, my car banging.
This ain't yours, bitch.
See,
You thought it was.
get your ashy ass out.
Nah, unless you get in there with me.
Hell no.
Why you don't want to take a ride with me?
What?
I said, why you don't want to take a ride with me? I treat you good. Can I talk to you privately?
Talk to me about what?
I just want to talk to you real quick. I think I know you from somewhere. Come here.
No, you don't.
Come here. I think I know you from somewhere. Yeah, I think I know you.
Hold on. Let me get my car.
Alright, get your car and come over here. Y'all got her on the camera already or not?
What?
On Discord?
Nah.
Not yet?
Yo, it won't let me give you the car.
That's all you, baby.
I'm gonna try again.
Yo, we gotta get her on the camera on Discord.
You gotta risk it.
That's all you.
We're gonna take turns to talk to her.
What?
That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same.
There we go.
Okay.
This is the mother of 43-year-old Crystal Krug. In a few seconds, she's going to find Crystal's lifeless body inside this very garage.
What the hell?
And this is Daniel Krug, the man who killed her. He's heading in for another normal workday, just minutes after leaving his wife's lifeless body hidden in the garage of their own home.
How's he genius, though? How's that genius? Holy.
For the last 4 months, this man has been engineering the most calculated homicide plot Colorado has ever seen. Creating fake identities, manipulating Crystal's children, and setting up the perfect scapegoat to take the blame. He believes his plan is bulletproof. The police will spend...
Chat, God forbid, but if y'all were... Y'all think y'all would be comp or you getting caught up? Or you be a jeweler? I'm black. What the f does that mean? What do you mean you're black?
Weeks chasing a ghost and eventually arrests someone else for the murder he committed. And despite nearly perfect detective work, his plan works exactly the way he intended.
What?
Said there was a dude who's been stalking her and threatened to kidnap her. Oh my god, this can't be true. I was the person who attacked her.
Yo.
Christian, that's a Henry.
Yeah, nice to
Very
meet
good to
you.
meet you. Talk to Detective Mike, can I have an idea what's going on?
Yes.
If you own a pig farm, you can't get caught. Just feed the bodies to pigs. I don't own a farm, by the way, so I don't do that.
Crystal Krug, months before.
Yo, someone check this nigga's computer game. Someone check this nigga's Freeholder 33.
She lives here with her husband, Daniel Krug, and their 3 children. Both Crystal and her husband are well educated and seem to have built a comfortable life together with their kids. But behind closed doors, something dark is happening that will destroy this beautiful family.
Why do you think he did it,
All
chat?
because Crystal's been dealing with a stalker obsessed with her, sending her constant threats and claiming to watch her every move.
What if he's the
This
stalker?
officer is here to check her
That's
car for
acting like-
GPS trackers or anything that could explain how this stalker keeps finding her. In reality, the stalker is much closer than anyone could have imagined.
Bro, he planted a fake stalker, bro.
See, like it's all the dirty stuff.
To make it seem like the stalker killed her.
But like my street looks like this all the time. There's no one out there. Like I know the normal cars.
Yeah.
So I don't know where he's following me from.
Okay.
I can only assume a trapper.
Nothing jumps out at me.
I know, me either. I'm hoping it's just another mess with me.
The officer continues searching the vehicle top to bottom, but finds nothing suspicious. So before leaving, he offers Crystal a few safety recommendations and reassures her that they'll keep looking into her case. Not long in the investigation, Broomfield police receive another call. This time from Crystal's husband, Daniel, reporting a
This nigga's
break-in
been
at his
plotting,
home. An
bro.
officer is dispatched to check things out. Unknowingly, this encounter will be the start
Yo,
of...
how much do you have to hate your wife to plot a stalker her for months? You know how much work that is, gang? What the f did she do for you to want to do this, you freak?
One of the most calculated the United States has ever seen.
Hey, how's it going? Yeah, definitely. I'm Officer Chauncey.
I'm Dan.
Nice to meet you.
Johnson, nice to meet you. So, as I pulled in, I saw someone run out, jump over my gate, and take off that way.
Got it.
I didn't think to call you until my wife got home recently, and we realized the spare key that we keep in the garage isn't there.
Okay.
According to Daniel, the only thing that's gone is their spare house key. If someone stole that, it means they aren't done and might have plans to come back at some point. The officer advises Daniel to change their locks immediately, while police look into who this intruder might be. What no one realizes tonight is that this is no random incident. It's the opening move in a plan that's been forming for months. This break-in is just step 1. 9 days after Daniel reports the break-in, his wife Crystal wakes up to another uneasy morning.
Chat,
For weeks now.
I'm letting you know an intruder is not breaking into my house and killing me without Creed going out too, gang. Remember in my home and all my dogs are fine? Some suspicious activity went out. Okay. A lot of the outside world might not know that, but y'all gonna know that, gang. That nigga sleep with me. That nigga sleep in front of my door. You dig what I'm saying? The only people who will let near me without like being stressed are the people he knows.
She's been receiving strange anonymous messages and a growing sense that someone out there has an eye on her. Until now, none of it had a name attached, but a faceless presence that kept getting closer. But today, that changes. As Crystal gets the kids ready for school, makes her morning coffee, and heads out for work, her phone buzzes. She glances at the screen and sees a name she hasn't thought about in more than 20 years. Jack Anthony Holland, a man she dated briefly as a teenager. The message is short,
fake
crude,
number,
completely out of nowhere. Hi Crystal, it's Anthony. Hope it's okay I looked
fake
you up.
number.
I go to Boulder every few weeks and thought we could hook up. You game? At first, she didn't think much of it. The two last spoke years ago, and even then, he was harmless.
Yo, you trying to get
so
some
she
puss.
ignores it and moves on. But the next day, everything changes. Are you there? You should say yes when I offer pity. Whatever. I saw your pics. You got fat. You should yourself. Saw you at the dentist today.
Yo,
your
what?
license plate expired. Gotta fix that. Suddenly, Crystal's fear becomes reality,
That makes sense, 'cause
and she begins living with the terrifying possibility that she's being watched.
Bro.
And now, she's certain
too easy.
Anthony is the one who's been harassing her for weeks. She becomes hypervigilant, installs cameras around the home, dash cams in her car, and starts carrying a concealed hand everywhere she goes. By late October, Crystal's barely sleeping. She keeps a spreadsheet of her stalker log, documenting every message she gets. Then, almost a month later, a new email from Anthony confirms her worst fears. This your husband? Drives like slow old lady. He needs to drive safe.
Yo,
the email comes with
what?
an attached photo showing her husband Daniel at his workplace.
Popped up
Now
the phone
the
and
stalker
took his,
isn't
oh my
just
god.
targeting Crystal.
Yo, this
He's
nigga's a
coming
demon.
after her family.
Cause
Crystal realizes
no, bro, oh my god,
she
this nigga's
can't
a demon.
handle this alone, so she hires a private investigator to track down Anthony's addresses and digital history. Then, on Halloween night, she calls the police.
So, how can I help you tonight? What's going on? Yeah, so I have an ex from a very long time ago who has occasionally found me on social media, and it's never been an issue. So this month. So this month,
this woman
I have
seems so, like,
received
nice.
numerous text
I mean, you
messages,
never know, but,
and
like,
then today I
still.
got an email that
Oh,
is
God.
very threatening, and it escalated to the point that he took a recent picture of my husband at his work
Yo, bro,
location.
this
So
nigga is
the stalking is getting a little too aggressive at this point in time. Okay. So my last contact with this individual was 5 years ago, where I told him I was happily married. I had no interest in what he kept contacting me. He kind of blew things up and then blocked me. I blocked him, haven't heard from him since.
After explaining everything to the officer, she documents each detail and forwards the case to the department's investigative unit. Within hours, the file lands on the desk of Detective Andrew Martinez, a seasoned investigator who's worked some of Broomfield's toughest cases, including abductions and violent crimes. Martinez schedules a formal meeting with Crystal for the following week, hoping to get a clearer picture of what exactly is happening and who this Anthony really is. When she sits down with Martinez, the situation has already escalated far beyond what Crystal first reported.
So, I mean, like, he saw, like, full pictures of my family, of my kids. Like, I locked down protocol real fast after this, because it was pretty alarming, right? Where he's like, we're meant to be together, and my family loves that we're talking. And I'm like, whoa, you think that we're, like, in a relationship? So I shut it down real hard. I said, this is really creepy for me. You need to stop. And he got, like, real emotional, and then blocked me. I'm like, good. And I blocked him, and I'm like, and then I shut down Facebook entirely. The one development that I have, I did get the full-blown report from the PI problem, and you'll see this in this report. There are tons of phone numbers associated with him. There are tons of addresses. He moves everywhere and between like 3 different states.
As Crystal walks the detective through her evidence, 2 details immediately stand out. First, her stalker isn't just texting her from random numbers. He's using multiple phone lines and different digital identities, finding ways to reach her even after she changes her information. Whoever this is, they're persistent, resourceful, and frighteningly determined. Second,
like they come home from work, he goes in his room, is on his phone or some shit. Whole time he's on a VPN texting this bit off another. He on the toilet taking a shit, bro, playing a fucking stalker game.
Her ex-boyfriend, Anthony Holland, is tied to several addresses and multiple phone numbers. Whether it's instability or an attempt to stay off the grid, it convinces Martinez that Crystal is dealing with someone who either doesn't want to be found or someone who's planning something far worse. With all of this in mind, Martinez wraps the interview with Crystal and begins the digital side of the investigation. He sends warrants to service providers, requesting phone records, email logs, and account information to track down the stalker. Unfortunately for Martinez, these companies will make a mistake that will soon prove deadly. While waiting for the digital evidence to come back, Martinez decides to follow up on something else. The garage break-in Daniel reported back in September when a stranger supposedly stole their spare house key. He brings Daniel in for a formal interview, wanting to know whether he's noticed anyone following him, but instead of clarifying things, Martinez is about to learn something far more unsettling about the Krug household. The detective is about to learn something troubling about the couple's marriage.
Oh, GG, bro.
And I guess at what point did she tell you that he recontacted her this last time?
It was either November 1st or November 2nd. It was after she had gotten a picture of me at work that she brought me up to
W acting. Look at the fake pondering facts.
Gotcha, okay.
Chill up,
the first contact that he initially made with her was back on October 2nd. I guess why that month gap, do you think, before she told you?
I'm sure she has mentioned to you that she and I are going through a rough patch, kind of on the rocks. So probably didn't seem that pressing until it was.
Sure. And she didn't mention that to me, that you guys were having a rough time currently. Are you guys in the process of separating, getting divorced, or working through things?
To be determined. My brother, cop,
self-snitching overly, but him self-snitching also like it does give them more information, but also kind of lets their guard down on him though, because like why the would a killer give all this information? And at this point, he's not a killer yet.
Steel baton.
Yeah.
As I said, not right now, but otherwise, it's on me all the time. I sleep with it next to me. I've bought some additional security cameras for the house. So what am I doing? I'm panicking. And I'm doing a shit job of protecting my wife.
Yo, this nigga's...
I'm not doing good.
Yeah, I can see that. So, with that,
this nigga...
that Christine, we put her car on a lift on Tuesday afternoon.
Yo, sus, let me get a sus.
GPS tracking or anything like that. We couldn't find anything on the car. If Anthony is watching you guys, it's going to be in person from a distance or nearby or however. So that poses an interesting issue in of itself.
From Daniel's reactions, it's clear the stalking is taking a toll on him too. His wife is terrified, his family feels haunted, and he's struggling to understand how any of this is happening. Detective Martinez wraps up the interview, but something Daniel said lingers in the back of his mind. He revealed that he didn't know about the stalking for almost a month.
Oh, where'd he slip up? Where'd he slip up?
Not until Crystal finally showed him the email with the photo taken outside his workplace. So Martinez decides to look deeper into the family dynamic, and what he finds is concerning.
Just gave too much info.
He learns that the couple have been going through a rough patch recently. Nothing hostile or dangerous, but they were trying to work things out, doing what they believed was best for their kids and holding their family together the best they could. With how much the stalker seems to know about their lives, Martinez briefly wonders if someone inside the home might be manipulating the situation. And for a moment, he even considers the possibility that Daniel might be messing with his wife as some twisted way of trying to fix their marriage.
He was right there.
But that idea is quickly dismissed.
He was
There
right
is
there.
no evidence backing any of it, and all signs still point to Anthony.
GG.
Not to mention, Crystal herself is fully convinced her ex is behind the stalking campaign. Throughout November, the harassment continues to escalate with more messages and threats. Crystal continues documenting everything and constantly monitors her cameras. By early December,
If he was slick, he'd do the schedule messages thing. Schedule messages to send to her while he's with her. And so she wouldn't even know it's scheduled, gang. She'd be like, yo, it can't be my husband. I'm getting messages sent to me while I'm with this nigga. Like, all shit would be off this nigga, gang. I'm just saying that, like, if he was really trying to get techie. So there's, like, proof of him being with her in person while she's getting texts.
finally receives a message that gives her the smallest breath of air. Hey, gorgeous. I can't visit you anymore. No more Colorado time.
How you know
My
this love,
girlfriend
Brianna?
doesn't want us
Chill.
talking without her. She says you'll let the cops get me after you get rid of him. For the first time in weeks, Crystal and her family feel a brief sense of relief. It sounds like Anthony is backing off, maybe even leaving the state. But in reality, this is just the stalker's final move to make them drop their guard before he strikes.
The stalker. 1 hour!
The day starts like every other day. Daniel leaves for work, while Crystal heads out to drop the kids off at school. During those minutes, someone approaches the front door, tapes over the Ring doorbell camera, and slips inside the house. Minutes later, Crystal drives back home, pulls into the garage, and steps out of the car. She has no idea someone is waiting for her inside.
Oh
The moment
my
she closes
God.
the car door, he attacks. The stalker strikes Crystal in the head, stabs her.
You know what's sad, bro? The officers could see all that footage of her getting, you dig what I'm saying? Not all of it, but they could hear and probably see that shit because there's a camera in her car, bro.
The stalker strikes Crystal in the head, stabs her, and leaves her bleeding on the floor. After months of plotting, this is the moment he'd been waiting for. Later that morning, Daniel tries calling Crystal from his office, but she doesn't answer or respond to texts. Hours pass, and there's still no sign of her, so Daniel finally decides to call police.
Did this nigga go to work, somehow reroute back to the neighborhood without, like, dodging probably street cameras, or leave and go back to work? 'Cause how did he do that while he was at work, bro? It was him.
Hi there. My name is Dan Krug. I don't think this is an emergency, but this feels really weird.
Okay.
My wife isn't responding to text messages or phone calls.
Okay.
We've had threats against us. We have both been targeted by a stalker.
Okay.
Threats have been made against my life.
Okay.
And threatening to, like, kidnap her, which is why I'm nervous that she's not answering me.
Within minutes
Oh,
of Daniel's
shit.
call, an officer is dispatched to the Krug residence to check on Crystal. At the
Hired
same
assassin?
time,
Nah,
Daniel
bro.
also calls Crystal's mother, asking
no
her to
hired
go check on her
assassin,
daughter,
gang.
sending her straight into the worst moment of her life. While she
Her
makes her
mom.
way there, the officer reaches the house first.
Hello.
Oh, I was just, I'm their neighbor, and they called me. Like, can you go see if she'll answer the
Oh, yeah, he sent us as well, so.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know.
Just next door? Okay.
Right, well, you got this.
Alrighty, man. Appreciate it.
Yo.
The house looks quiet, and the officer doesn't notice anything wrong from the outside. But before he clears the call and drives off, something nags at him. So he brings his patrol car a little closer to check the garage,
Oh, you
where
gonna look
he's
through
about
it?
to uncover a tragic,
Yo. He
horrifying
gonna get on the roof of his shit so he can look through the. Yo. Good. Yo. He gonna get on his car so he can look through. I feel like people wouldn't even think to look through the garage because the garage is like, I don't know. He's right there.
As the officer leans in for a closer look, he spots a body lying on the floor, motionless, with blood smeared across the wall.
Holy
151 sent medical and 110 I need a 4 sentry. I got a female down in the garage.
Oh my god. Oh, wait.
Police! Broomfield Police!
Yo, he was prepared to go to combat alone, gang. Yo, yo. He was prepared to fight whoever was in there, Dolo, gang. Badass. W kicks.
Broomfield Police!
It's a real nigga. It's a real nigga right here.
Oh. Holy.
The officer steps into the garage to find Crystal with what looks like a severe head injury, so he immediately begins performing CPR, working on her for several moments with no success before opening the garage door to give medics access. But instead of paramedics,
oh my
someone
god!
else
Oh my god! No!
soon arrives.
Garage is open now.
The timing.
Hello?
Hello, ma'am. I need you to stay out, please.
Tragically, as the garage door is lifted to get medics in, Crystal's mother catches a brief glimpse inside, just long enough to see an officer performing CPR on her daughter. Before she can process what she's seeing, another officer quickly arrives to shield her from this nightmare.
Ma'am, I need you to come over here for a minute, okay, so we can work. I understand. I need you to come on over here, okay? I know. Do me a favor, go and sit inside so we can work on her, okay? So we can try to get her the help, okay? What's your name?
Linda.
Linda? Okay. My name's Officer Zamora, okay? I'll come out here and I'll give you some news as soon as I can.
She's okay.
I have no idea just yet, but I know that they're working on her. The officer in there has been working CPR on her, and I think she's doing okay, okay?
Called.
He did. He's the one that called us and let us know, okay? Go ahead, take a seat for a minute. I'll be right back here, okay?
I need to tag out, man. She's got a head wound. I don't know if it's from falling or something else, but probably falling, but I don't know, man. It's a good one. Husband said there was a stalker threatening to kidnap her, so I don't know. No, she's unresponsive. Decent head wound.
Where we have more room at patient.
While medics continue working on Crystal inside the garage, an officer stands outside reassuring a distressed woman who's just arrived, unaware that this is Crystal's mother. She's shaken and terrified by the horrors she witnessed inside the garage. Linda would later learn that none of this was random, and finding her daughter like this was always part of a twisted plan. Back inside the garage, medics keep working, still trying to revive Crystal, not yet aware of the fatal wound hidden beneath her clothing.
Guys, you see anything other than a fall type of wound?
What's that? Gash on the chest.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's a stop wound. That's ready.
Yo.
Damn it.
Yeah, I gotta get it.
You said they could.
The dispatch could tell us. The husband called in to check on her. I don't know right now, but dispatch should have it.
So we have a visible stop.
Yo, if he doesn't have like logs showing that he calls usually when he's at work to check on her, and this is the one day where he did that, sus.
Right above her heart. Okay, then let's. We are assist Ollie. Yes, assist. Yep. Jeremy, are you good with this, or do you?
Okay, Detective Rage, Jenny. The amount of situations I've been in where I have had to use so many outthinking to holy
Husband said he couldn't reach her for
been in some situations. Okay, not situations. God damn it. God damn. Just some shit.
We don't know if it's within 10 minutes, man. Okay, yeah.
Husband has not been able to reach her by any means for a few hours. Stab her in the chest. Let Henry know that.
Medics work for only a few minutes before realizing there's nothing more they can do. Beside Crystal's body, tucked inside her purse, the officer notices a handgun she never even had time to reach for.
Holy
With the immediate
shit.
area secure, officers spread out throughout the house, searching every room for the attacker, but no one is inside. And as officers step outside the home, they start noticing small details that don't line up with an impulsive crime.
Yeah, I don't know the backstory. Husband said there was a dude who's been stalking her. And
Check the call log, see if he typically checks in on her.
Involved, and Martinez just said, hey, this is a big old... I don't know, dude. I don't know the history on that part. Martinez does, though, and he said he's coming in. So, other than that, we're just kind of securing the scene and waiting for detectives, you know?
It's coming in.
See what they need.
The fuck was that point?
I kicked that, yeah. That's interesting. Yeah. That is very interesting.
Oh, tape on the ring.
Almost like dude might have stuck around from this way and...
I wonder if maybe the door was unlocked. That's how he got in. And then
you know what, dude? You know what? I don't know. I kicked it and...
Are they gonna clock that the door was unlocked when the husband left as well? Is that like a note to type down?
It went pretty easy, so I'm gonna say no deadbolt.
It wasn't deadbolted, it was just handle was locked.
I saw her, came around, booted it.
Officers quickly confirmed the door was unlocked, and a strip of blue tape had been placed over the Ring doorbell camera.
But remember, that spare key, that's where it's gonna tie into it. Remember the spare key got stolen? Damn, cuh. The only thing I gotta say is, like, they gotta check the calls to see if this is the only time where he checked in.
Whoever did this clearly planned it and came prepared. As police continue searching the scene, more family members begin arriving one by one, each of them unknowingly walking into the worst moment of their lives, while officers prepare to deliver the news no family ever wants to hear.
Reviver? I don't know anything just yet, ma'am. I don't know anything just yet. Are you...
So put up. It's her mom. She's a mom. Family friend.
Family friend?
Family friend from down the street. I live right in the blue house there. We asked her to come knock on the door.
The husband for the cub?
Okay.
We're gonna really see.
Is her husband almost here?
Is he gone? Is she gone?
We want to give you guys all the information all together. Okay. We don't want to have to repeat the information over and over for you guys to continue anything, so...
He said he was on. What did he do to her? They won't say. They won't say. I'm trying to figure it out. Oh my gosh.
Little there knows it's about to get deeper than they could have ever thought.
Absolutely. And as soon as someone frees up who can tell you, I'll send them your way, okay?
Our son's on his way.
Is this your daughter, sir, or your daughter-in-law?
Those are my daughters.
This is your daughter, and so her brother's on his way.
With Crystal's father and brother now at the scene, the weight of what's happened settles over the family, and it grows heavier by the minute. The only person missing is Crystal's husband, Daniel, the man who feared he wouldn't be able to protect her for weeks. Now he's on his way to find out those fears have come true. As they wait for him, detectives arrive at the scene and begin coordinating their next steps to hunt down whoever did this. Little do they know, the they're looking for is
right
still
under
in the
their
area,
nose.
much closer than they think.
So I pulled my car around to the garage just to see if her car was in the garage, and I immediately saw her at the base of the stairs.
Oh, that's why he did that, to see
blood
if
smear
the
on
car
the
was
wall.
in the garage.
And I came around and booted the front door. It turns out it wasn't locked.
Bro.
There's also a piece of masking tape over the Ring camera, almost like somebody approached from the side and taped it. And then maybe she opened the door for somebody. First thing I noticed was an obvious head wound.
I have a feeling it's the
noticed
detective. Nigga, it's the fucking husband.
Shirt and everything off. She had a good stab wound right there. So that's what we got. Husband should be here any minute.
Okay, so I need another detective up here to start working with canvassing. I need you to stay here, and Martinez is coming here, so he'll be good. With that, I want you and Martinez to work on this. I'm going to give...
Martinez was working on the stalking before.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Well, we got to be careful of it. We have to be careful. We don't know. Anybody that's here is still suspect, so we need to be sure that we stay focused on that.
Yep.
As investigators discuss plans to interview Crystal's family and her husband Daniel, he arrives on scene, cutting the conversation short. And right away, he makes it clear to everyone that he's nothing more than a devastated victim, overwhelmed by what's happened to his wife.
Okay, I need you to stay back, sir. I understand. I need you to stay back here. Family's over here. Family's over here.
Yo! Look at this!
That was precious.
Yo. This nigga acting his ass off, bro. Yo, AIM would love this nigga, gang. He'd be perfect for one of the AIM scripts, gang. Or not like actually, but like his acting.
That's a lot of questions right now. Fortunately, we don't have a lot of answers for you. But you know what you want to do right now, that we can have another. These conflict.
Nigga laughing, he not even crying. Yo, if this was Death Note, there'd be a zoom in on his face. He's like, some light Yagami shit.
This time, officers have no reason to suspect Daniel of anything, so they treat him with care as he goes through this traumatic moment. But beneath that devastation lies a cold, heartless man, because Daniel knows exactly what happened inside that garage, and Daniel is the killer himself. Every tear.
I ain't gonna lie, they shouldn't even have spoiled that. They should have let us figure that out. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Breath is part
like,
of
imagine we were watching this, we didn't know it was him, gang. They threw characters in there to make us think, like, who do you think it is? Who do you think it is? No, the husband was at work during this time. No.
his act. One he will continue selling to police and Crystal's family, standing just a few feet away.
Bro, it's a crime scene, not a movie. Yo, bro, it's the nigga who making the video on it, though. Like, bro, they it's a movie. Can't it be like that? Okay, I'ma shut up.
I was the person who attacked her.
Let them know about and they're gonna talk to her. They're not gonna say when nobody says anything. They're just gonna tell her that
You're not gonna tell the kids that.
we don't tell. This is a family matter. We're just going to figure out a reunification. Let's take care of it. Just make sure that transportation.
As this tragedy unfolds, Crystal's mother embraces Daniel, trying to comfort him, having no idea the man she's holding is the one who murdered her daughter. Unfortunately for officers, the hardest part of the job still isn't over. As the family grieves outside the home, a detective is sent to the school to pick up Crystal's children, who still have no idea what happened to their mother. When the detective finds Crystal's eldest daughter, she's already shaken. She's been watching the live camera feed on her phone and saw enough to know something terrible happened.
Oh my
What she tells the detective next is what truly alarms her. Her mother's stalker has been hinting at something far darker recently, and he might have deadly plans for the rest of the family.
My phone notified me of my house cameras going off. There was police at my house and an ambulance, and there was a stretcher. I couldn't bring myself to see who was on the stretcher, so I call my mom and dad. My dad picks up and he's crying.
They're probably about 7 minutes away.
This nigga's
okay? I'm not gonna let
this
something
nigga's
happen. Okay, that's why you're here. Okay.
You know what's going on?
I do, but I can't. I'm not gonna tell you. Okay. Because we're still actively investigating what's going on out there. So I don't want to give you wrong information. That's the last thing I want to do. Okay. What has been going on at home?
So this dude has been threatening my mom, stalking her, taking photos of my dad, saying that he's going to kill him.
Who do we know who this person is?
One of her ex. I don't know his name.
Like an ex-boyfriend or?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they broke up a while ago.
Yo, this nigga's
and
being
it's
framed. This nigga face.
This has all come to a really big shock to her. And then, so he's been contacting her from different numbers, sending pictures of my dad, saying he's gonna them. He hasn't mentioned anything about me and my siblings yet, which is good. But he's like, he posted something to a website, trying to recruit guys to like help him with whatever plan he's doing. And then he's like,
How did you guys learn about that?
He's been contacting my mom through all of this. So my mom has contacted the police, and she has like a whole bunch of people on the case. But the thing is, he's making it sound like she's helping him, and she's not. And so,
Helping him like try to kill your dad?
Yeah. And so like we're afraid that the police are gonna turn on us.
Okay.
And so she's been trying to protect herself.
What Crystal's daughter reveals isn't just alarming, it's sickening. Because this so-called stalker isn't just threatening the family, he's twisting the narrative inside their home. He's making it look like Crystal was secretly working with him to kill Daniel, manipulating the kids into believing their own mother is dangerous while positioning Daniel as the helpless target who needs protection. To the kids, their mother starts to look untrustworthy. To detectives, Daniel starts to look like a victim, and to the stalker, everything is going exactly according to plan. It's a disturbing, genius level of premeditation, carried out by a man willing to use anyone, even his own children. The detective logs this information and coordinates with
Bro, I don't know, but I've been in situations, gang, where some mastermind plan where family members are being thrown under the bus. Yeah, I've been in some crazy, like that shit dead ass just gave me like a PTSD game looking at this shit.
Daniel as the helpless target who needs protection. Their mother starts to look untrustworthy. To detectives, Daniel starts to look like a victim, and to the stalker, everything is going exactly according to plan. It's a disturbing, genius level of premeditation, carried out by a man willing to use anyone, even his own children. The detective logs this information and coordinates with Crystal's sister-in-law, Kate, to get the children safely out of the school. Back at the crime scene, detectives continue their work. They canvass the neighborhood, speak with neighbors, and begin collecting every CCTV clip they can find to reconstruct the killer's movements. By this point, there's enough evidence tying Crystal's ex-boyfriend Anthony to months of harassment, allowing police to obtain a nationwide arrest warrant for stalking. Departments across the country are notified to be on the lookout for him. Additionally, with a homicide on their hands and a killer on the loose, investigators can escalate the case and issue exigent circumstance warrants to service providers to finally speed up the digital data they've been waiting on. If Martinez received those files weeks earlier, things might have been very different. In the meantime, Daniel, along with the rest of the family, is taken to the police station for formal interviews. At this stage, it's standard procedure, and investigators are simply looking to collect statements. But about 2 hours later, when detectives finally sit down with Daniel, his routine interview will begin to take a very different turn.
Wait, what?
So,
wait, whoa. Does he get roped up here?
Your home security system. You access that through your personal phone. Google Nest. It's Google Nest. Okay?
Oh shit. Yeah.
Okay. Just push the home. Okay. So I have your permission to operate this phone and get what we need?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how many different cameras do you have?
Oh my God.
Doorbell. Side of the
4
house.
is not enough. Well, depending on the house. I mean,
Back door.
How long have you had it?
Doorbell, a couple years. The others, all since
how much time left of this video?
September.
Yo, Wabe, show.
We had
Go
a,
eat something.
We had an intruder. I called the police. He came when we had a garage intruder.
A month after Daniel reported the garage intruder back in September is when the stalking first began. And by then, the couple had already installed multiple cameras around the house, plus their Ring doorbell. But even with all that security, and after police confirmed they had no GPS trackers on their cars, the stalkers still found a way to follow them, sending Crystal a photo of Daniel walking into work and texting her about seeing her at the dentist. So as the detective scrolls through the surveillance footage to understand the timeline, he notices something strange that catches Daniel off guard.
So when do your cameras go off? Do you ever have them set to turn off?
24/7.
Okay.
They don't turn off. If you lose internet or in the app, you can turn them off.
And who has the ability to turn off the cameras? Who has the ability to go in the app and turn these off?
Lucille, me, and God,
it's all right. It's all right, Dan.
Yo. He turned the cameras off at one point. For what?
Home shows all 4.
Oh, perfect.
Home. I can settings.
Okay. Oh,
just us.
Just us. Okay.
Little does he know, he probably found out the cameras are turned off, so that's why he asked, wait, who could turn these off?
The detective's question here isn't by chance. It's prompted by something peculiar he noticed on the surveillance app. All of the home's cameras shut off at 8:15 a.m. and they stay off until 10:15 a.m.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wait, hold on. So all of this planning and comp that he did, you turned off your cameras, gang? That is the number one like, what? You turned off your own cameras, gang? You did all this planning for months. Not gonna lie, a lot of it was smart. To do some drooler shit.
Only the camera pointed outside the garage remains active during that entire 2-hour window. This instantly narrows the murder time frame to those 2 hours. Then, Martinez finally arrives at the interview room.
God.
He's the lead detective who's been handling Crystal's stalking case for months, and now
To understand earthquakes and why some temblors are more powerful than others, you have to understand the architecture of our planet.
If you were to take a cosmic meat cleaver to the Earth and just slice it in half, you'd find that most of our planet really is a hot, almost molten ball of rock.
The Earth's inner core is 750 miles thick, made of solid iron and nickel. But on top of that, the majority of the remaining Earth is made of superheated metal and rock. Most of it's found in the mantle, 1,800 miles of molten rock that can reach 3,500 degrees. And then there's the tiny sliver that we live on, called the crust, a skin of solid rock that can be as little as 4 miles thick.
The part of the Earth we live on, the crust,
is a thin layer that makes up less than 1% of the Earth's mass. Now, if I were to take the Earth and shrink it down to the size of this apple, the crust would be about as thick as this peel. And the molten center, we know very little about. Except that it's good. Okay. Very good.
The hot molten middle of Earth is constantly on the move. Hotter rock from the center bubbles up towards the surface, while cooler rock trickles back down.
The mantle is a fluid. It's basically molten rock. And if you take something that's hot on the bottom and cooler on the top, it'll convect. And so you get these patterns of circulation where the stuff goes up and then falls back down. And that pushes on the crust.
The forces produced by the convection currents on the solid crust is enormous. It's broken the crust into sheets of rock called plates. These plates are on the move, riding the currents of molten rock in the mantle, like leaves in a stream.
They're drifting and moving, and sometimes they rub against each other. Sometimes one goes under another one, or one goes over the other one. And when that happens, we here on the surface feel an earthquake.
Friction keeps the plates from moving continuously, but that means that tremendous stresses build up as billions of tons of rocks smash into one another. Sooner or later, that stress gets to be too much, and the fault ruptures, triggering an earthquake.
spending all of that shit on. That was scared. Right. Mm. You thought I forgot about you, little boy. Haha. You niggas ain't ready. Little boy trying to get involved. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's get involved. Trick or treat. Horse boy down with a rap. Horse boy down with a script. Look what she never did that. She never hit that. Click, 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 click. Yeah, the feeling the click, 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 click. All disagree. You inside me, you dig?
was for quick maths on the what trees? It's ox. Your man went dorking. All tight as me. He's on the pumpies. I tell a man's not hot. What's up, babes? Man's not hot. I said man's not hot. I said man's not hot. I said babes, man's not hot. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Sauce. Raw sauce. Sauce. Let's go to you don't know. Babes, man's not hot. I said man's not hot. Man's not hot. Take off my jacket. I said, babes, man's not hot. Man can never be.
doggy. Mm. Oh no. Aku tahu macam kalau kau take a dance from the back. Gonna take my picture back. Feel like before I feel fantastic. Which one would you be though? It's fantastic. Nominating the less. If you smoke oregano, I'm smoking on that cat. This. You too big on that map? What are that pussy like that? Yes. Alone with the pistol. How was you feeling, bro? Feeling like before I feel fantastic. Which one would you be though? It's fantastic because I'm elastic. Bird, bird, that is. You see the bigger the map, this map eating. You won't fall, dog. Take a step back, goop. Freezer in the back. Oh, poor bitch, I feel fantastic, tastic. It's fantastic, my money elastic. I'm smoking on the kid. You see the bigger that map, dick? Yeah, the poor bitch, I feel fantastic. Which one would you read up? It's fantastic, my money elastic. Very change where you smell oregano. I'm smoking on the kid. You know what? You see the bigger that map, dick? Map, dick. Map, dick. Map, dick. I.